Morning guys, I hope everyone's well. So today I just wanted to pop on and show you what I was up to in the last day. So I just put some lip balm on, but it's really dark. Looks like I've got lipstick on, hello. Yeah, like my new hat. So I needed a hat because it's getting much colder in the UK now. So it's, yeah, what we're in October now. So I'm feeling a bit more chilly, which kind of brings me on to what I want to talk to you about today. So if you guys are doing any pottery or like work outside, so I'm just working in the garage at the moment, which is where I make my pottery. So at the moment we're setting up our own studio, hopefully once we buy a house, but in the meantime we're in the parents' garage, so it's a little bit cold, and I just wanted to give you guys a few tips on what to do if you're working in a kind of similar situation. So I'll link down below a video I watched from Simon Leach, who gives some really good tips, but I'll also highlight some of those, and also some that I've thought have kind of worked well for me. And then I'll kind of show you what I'm up to later on making pots. So yeah, I'll spin you around and show you. Okay, so first thing, this is a tip I got from Simon Leach, is to get these, you can quite cheaply get these plates for, they're basically heaters for heating plates in kitchens, but they actually work quite well if you want to heat stuff in the studio. So I only use them if I'm doing something kind of specific. So they're good, you can put these like blocks on top, so because this gets pretty hot, you can put these on top to kind of raise whatever you want to warm above it. So this is particularly good for like glaze buckets, warming up glaze buckets. You can also put, you know, your bags of clay on there to warm them up, buckets of water, that kind of thing, just to keep them hot during the day. I also, what I do is actually keep my clay, so I'll keep a bag of clay that I'm using in the house and then bring that out to the studio so that you're not like touching really cold clay. And also another thing I like to do is get a, so this is one of those huge like thermos flasks for heating up like coffee and stuff, but I use this and put warm water inside, and I use this to wash my hands or fill up my water for throwing on the wheel, and I found that really helps. And also another thing you can do is also put this type of flooring down. So this is just rubber flooring, so it just helps to insulate your feet. I also have like these snow boots that are like very warm, so this is what I wear in the garage. And what else? Oh yeah, so something else I usually do is like when because I do kuranuki, which means I have a lot of scraps, and also your like trimmings from when you're trimming on the wheel, any of your scrap clay, I let it dry out and then I rehydrate the clay with boiling water and then wedge it up, and that kind of makes it a nice temperature to wedge, so you're not like yeah, touching really cold clay, which is like horrible on the hands. Is there anything else? Let's have a look. So obviously a hat, and I usually wear like just overalls over my jumper, and I have thermal leggings on underneath. You can also get like padded quilted overalls, which, yeah, quilted overalls, which I'm hoping to get one day, so yeah, that'd be good. And is that it? Yeah, if I think of any more I'll pop those in as well. But yeah, I found that, oh yeah, and obviously, I mean, this is kind of obvious, but yeah, so I usually have a big bottle of tea in my thermos, and then if I'm getting cold during the day, I just take a little warm swig of my tea. Kind of warms me up. Yeah, so that's it. I'd love to know your guys' tips on working outside or like in cold buildings. Okay, so for you guys that don't know, I moved from Singapore to the UK to set up the Blanca Pottery Studio, and yeah, in Singapore obviously it's like crazy hot, so I'm still adjusting to working in such a cold environment. Like the pots take so long to dry here compared to how they were in the Singapore. So anyway, but yeah, it's all learning. And yeah, so I would love to know your guys kind of tips on working in cold environments. There was one, I kept getting the same tip which I've yet to try out, but what you can do is get a kind of those heaters, immersion heaters for fish tanks, if you want to like keep a bucket of water warm in the studio, which I'm also thinking of doing. And obviously also obviously heaters help a lot. But yeah, when we set up the studio, we'll have the studio outside, but we're wanting to put in a wood fire burner, so it'll keep the studio warm. And obviously when you're firing the kiln and stuff, that will also heat everything up, but it's just nice to have some kind of sustainable way to heat up your studio. Yeah, so that's the plan anyway. So once we actually set up the studio, we'll obviously like take you guys along and show you how we properly set up. But in the meantime, this is a great temporary space just to keep on producing pottery for you guys. So I just wanted to show you guys attaching some handles. So these are some jugs I've thrown, and I've just done this one. So I'm going to attach kind of like a handle just on the side here. So I've just orientated this at the front because it's a bit thicker around the rim here, so I think that'd be nice to pour from. And then I think I'll probably have a handle coming around like this, so maybe start the handle around here. So these are just some lugs I've just pulled from a lump of clay into these kind of sausages, and then I just use each one for a handle. I just pat down the end where I'll attach it to the pot, just so it's a nice surface to attach to the pot. This one's a little bit thick, so I might just remove some of the clay around. So I think this one's going to go around here and then bend up. Okay. So I just score the pot with just one of these little wire tools just to roughen up the edge, and I do the same on the lug of clay which will become the handle, and then just get some slip and then just wet them, just ensures a good join. So then you can just push on the lug to your pot gently, and then I just smooth the edges so it's a firm seal. Just go around the seam of the handle just to make sure that's firmly attached and smoothed over, and then I start to pull the handle. So maybe I can just show you, like, it's probably a bit easier. So you can just smooth it off and then so I wanted this to be a little bit flatter. So I'll just see how it looks. Yeah, so I want these still to be a bit thick because it's holding a jug, so it'll be full of water or whatever, so I don't want it to be too thin. Yeah, so I think looks alright. So I just score the little place where it will touch. Okay, and just push it on to join it. And again, just smush around the edges so that it's sealed. And I also just put some slip where the join is, just to seal it around. Because it can easily crack around this two attachments, so you just want to reinforce that area. And what I do is just let this dry out a bit and then come back once it's dried out a bit and just smooth it with a sponge. Yeah, there you go. Morning guys, so today's an exciting day. We're going to do our first firing since moving back to the UK, so we've packed up the car precariously with all the pots, and lots of pots in there. I'm going to show you through the window, and lots of test tiles and all my little pots wrapped up. So we're just going to drive to a local kiln. A guy has a studio near us that we can fire in his kiln, which is great until we set up our studio. So we're gonna go and do that today, which is very exciting. So yeah, I'll show you once we're gonna pick when we arrive. It's Harry Potter helping. Bye. Hey guys, so today is glaze making. So I'll show you the carnage that's going on in the conservatory at the moment. Here we go. Got mask. Safety first, guys. Then these are all of my ingredients for the different types of glazes that we're going to make. And then this is my making section. So what I've done is that I'm making little pot testers of each glaze. I've only done 3 so far. But yeah, so I have, these are 100-gram pots. I have more down there, and then hopefully we have some more coming. And what we've done is actually just written out each of the recipes that we want to try out. So we have the base glaze and then also the colorants, and I have quite a few to make. So yeah, this is probably the best way to test them, just making a small amount. And then I've also just got, we also just have all of our bisqueware that has come back from firing. So because we don't have a kiln here, we get it fired at a local studio called Shire Studios, and the lovely guy Bob there has fired all of our bisqueware. I'll leave them linked down below if you want to check them out. But yeah, so I'll just show you all the stuff we've got. So yeah, it's all kind of all packaged up in here. So it's just some test tiles. Also, this is a tea strainer, which I really like it. and then lots of bowls and cups and everything, but I'm gonna unpackage all of these. I'll unpackage all of that and show you a bit closer what we fired, so you can, yeah, see them when we're putting them away. But until then, I'm gonna be making up some glazes. So I think I'll pop you, maybe I can pop you, it's a bit messy in here, so I wonder if there's a good way to, wait. I'm wrestling with a tripod at the moment. Maybe I can pop you on here. Let's see. Guys, I just spent some time making up those glazes, and I'm gonna do the testers now, so I just wanted to give you a little, show you guys what I'm doing. So I've managed to make 30, so here they are. What I've done, I've used these kind of little pots just to make 100 grams of the glaze, and then yeah, I've numbered them up to, yeah, so there's 29 and then 30. So these are what I'm going to be testing them on. So I have 3 types of clay. So this is a speckled, a red and a black at the bottom. So I'm going to do 2 dips in the glaze inside, and then 1 dip on the outside, and then yeah, just pop them down there to dry out. I'm hoping to do a glaze firing, so today, in the next 2 days. So I think I'll have all those done today, and then I'm gonna make up some more, so another 30 glazes, so 16 total, and then hopefully we get some nice results out of that. But yeah, I'll show you guys the results, but maybe I'll just pop you down so you can see me glazing them. Hey guys, we're just doing our first glaze firing today. So I've made up loads of testers, which I think I should have filmed that part. And we're just transporting them in this little blanket for their first firing. So I've done loads and loads and loads of testers. So this box is full, basically 2 layers of testers. So hoping we get some nice results, and I'll show you those probably in the next vlog. Yeah, I think I'll probably sign this vlog off here, and then show you the glazing results after Christmas. So I hope everyone has a lovely Christmas and New Year and everything, and I'll see you in 2021. Bye. So I know I said I was going to end the vlog there, but I'd actually just got the glaze testers back, so I just want to show you quickly the outcome, which, oh god, sorry, who's that? Yeah, so I'm gonna spread them all out, I'll show you. So I've got 2 layers of these guys. So I think what I'll do is just get them all out. This green is so pretty against, the lighting's not great here. Maybe I'll go outside. It's a conservatory. The light's a bit better here, but I really love this green. It's like dark green against the red clay. Really pretty. But yeah, I've got loads to have a look at, so I think I'll kind of get all these guys out and show you my favourites. Oh, this one's nice.
Ooh, a piece of candy. Ooh, a piece of candy.
I really like the glazes that have a lot of movement, so yeah, this one's really pretty. This one's really pretty. How it breaks along the carved edges. So yeah, yeah, got lots to look through, so I'm going to get these out and I'll show you my faves. Look at the inside of this one. Hi guys, so I've laid out all the testers on the table and I'll show you. So we did 62 different glazes and on 3 base glazes. No, based clays, sorry. So the clays I work with is a black clay, a reddish clay, and then also a speckled clay. And so I'll just kind of talk, a lot of them didn't work out, but some of them we got some really nice effects. So I'll just show you those now. Oh yeah, this one was really nice. Kind of a mottled khaki green on the red. And then this one kind of has really nice movement in the glaze, so it kind of is like a warm kind of orangey colour, and it kind of fades into greens and blues and purples, which looks quite, I'll show you in the better light. Just really, really pretty. Yeah, this also had some really lovely movement. So this is like a spearmint green, so it has a kind of minty, lighter minty colours over a, yeah, like a more, I don't know, like a darker brownier green, which looks really pretty on the red clay actually. And then this is what it looks like on the more like lighter speckled clay, which this clay isn't actually overly speckly, so I think I'm still on the hunt for a really speckly clay, so if you guys have some really nice speckled clays you use, I'd love to hear in the comments down below. I also might add some speckles into the clay if I can't find one. Oh yeah, and we also did some snowflake glazes, so these turned out really lovely actually. So if you can see inside, I don't know if you can see inside, but there's these yeah, kind of like, looks like snowflakes where the glaze is kind of cracked, and you can see at the bottom there. I think these probably perform better like on plates rather than a kind of enclosed vessel. But I think we're going to work with those a bit more because I think those are really pretty. Oh yeah, and also this one was lovely. So it's kind of like a nice, it's gorgeous inside how it's kind of gone from like greeny brown into dark, then black, really glossy black at the bottom. And it's, oh yeah, on the outside it's like super interesting, like green into the black and brown. And then also looks really nice on the lighter clay. Yeah, so I think that's a keeper. This one's also lovely. So I think I need to do like a thicker layer on the outside. So what I did was inside was 2 dips and then outside was 1 dip, but it's gone really like a lovely kind of pearlescent blue. And what I really like about it actually is that you can see here, it's kind of pulled the speckles, which look really pretty inside. Also looks really nice on the red. Just the difference between different clays, like base clays in the same glaze. So this is the same glaze, but it's just such a bright blue inside. Looks so pretty. So I think if we did a double dip on the outside to get a similar blue, would look lovely. Oh yeah, and then this one is really nice. So again, outside it has just 1 dip, but I think if we dip this too, it has like a really lovely pearlescent pink. Looks really nice in person. You can kind of see like blues and purples in the thicker application. Yeah, this one's like my favourite out of all of them. But it was a super runny glaze, so I actually dipped like halfway and it ran, so I'm glad it didn't actually make contact with the shelf. But I don't know, it's just like so gorgeous how it's run and how it's kind of darker around the top, and then it's gone to this really like honey pasty colour and then it's like pulls into like really dark brown at the bottom. But yeah, this is beautiful. And then on the red it looked completely different. So this is my favourite actually. So I don't know if you can see it, but it's almost like sparkles in the, it almost looks metallic. It has like sparkles inside. Show you one more. Sorry, I hope this isn't boring. This one is really pretty. Kind of like a bluey green on a, kind of like a mottled bluey green. Especially inside, looks really pretty. And then on the, yeah, this is on the lighter clay, so you can kind of see the green coming through. Yeah, I think this will look really pretty on texture. So yeah, that's it. Yeah, so I'm really happy with some of those tests. Oh yeah, this one, oh, I love this one. This is like a dark forest green, especially on the red clay. I think it looks so pretty. Right, so I think I'm going to leave it there, guys, and I think, yeah, in the next vlog, so in the new year, I'll show you me glazing all those pots of the new glazes we've selected. So yeah, I'm excited to do that, but until then, I hope everyone has a lovely Christmas, a new year, and much needed relaxing break over Christmas. So yeah, anyway, I hope to see you guys soon in the next one. Okay, bye.